got a secret underneath. Yeah, she's this naughty little freak. She likes to put on a show. She likes when it takes control.
Wes, you gonna try some country music karaoke this weekend? We are off to Nashville. Packers Titans, it's time for Final Thoughts. All right, Weston, what's at stake?
Let's get on a winning streak, Mike. They're going on the road once again, their first true road game of the season. And while, again, there are some questions and uncertainty about whether it's going to be Jordan Love or Malik Willis playing his former team in the Titans, the Green Bay Packers, I thought, put a big step forward at Lambeau Field. Can they keep that foot in the ground at Nissan Stadium?
Absolutely, and when you look ahead, which you don't really want to do, but NFC North play starts next week with the Minnesota Vikings coming to Lambeau Field. So are you going to be 1-2 or 2-1 when division play starts? Wes, who's heating up? Presented by Aurora Heated Apparel.
Devontae Wyatt, Mike, the Green Bay Packers' third-year defensive lineman, I thought has really come out fast here at the start of the 2024 NFL season. Yes, he had the fumble recovery in Brazil, but then he backed it up last week with that impressive sack. It ended up having some big ramifications on that game as well. The Green Bay Packers are going to need to penetrate the interior of that Titans offensive line. Devontae Wyatt's the perfect guy to do that.
Yeah, and I can't pick out one guy on the Packers offense because I want to talk about the whole offensive line for Green Bay. 53 rushes, 261 yards, a performance for the ages against the Indianapolis Colts. That will be impossible to repeat. This challenge of the Titans defensive front led by Jeffrey Simmons, it's going to present a totally different type of ball game, but a lot is riding on those guys up front. Wes, I say the Packers win this game if they can keep that turnover train going. Green Bay has 6 takeaways, 5 interceptions through the first 2 games of the season. Titans quarterback Will Levis has given the ball away 5 times as Tennessee is off to an 0-2 start. If both of those trends continue, the Packers will come out on top.
That's an excellent point, Mike. And for me, I look at the penalty side of things. If the Packers can continue to reduce those, things are looking really good for them. 10 penalties in week 1 against Philadelphia. They have that last week down to 5. And while you want to be able to also continue that trend, you need to be able to make sure inside the red area you have things cleaned up the way they need to be. That was one thing that Matt LaFleur talked about this week. If that gets shored up, I feel good about the Packers' chances.
Yeah, definitely. And with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Sunday's game from Nashville on Packers.com and on all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ballgame.
Tight. We a family, man. I'll tell you what, 2 weeks in a row, not only complimentary, but unselfish as man. What a great team win. Give it up for yourself. I'm telling you, that was a dominant performance. There was playmakers all around, from our specialists with Narverson coming back here. And we had Daniel Whelan freaking averaging 49 yards a punt. How about give it up for the O-line? 47 carries for 188, and it's not just you guys. Give it up for the wideouts blocking their ass. How about give it up for Emmanuel Wilson for his first touchdown? And what a dominant performance by our defense. 8 sacks. 8 sacks. The ball, we're +3 today, man. How about John Money with the we had JJ with the sack fumble. And X just keeps getting more picks. Game balls for the entire defense today, man. And I've got one other special game ball. This guy was 13 and 19 for 202. 73 yards on the ground.
Appreciate
Hey.
y'all having my back, bro. That's all I ask, man.
Great job.
Hey, man, like I said last week, the best teams, man, they keep building off wins. They keep building off this. It's the process in which we got here, man. Let's keep on the process. Everything you did last week to be in this position, do it again. And let's lean on our brothers. Packers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Matt, it's not just the victory. I mean, it's great and all, but it's the way you got it. Boy, you guys, total team effort once again.
No doubt about it. And it started right from the jump. That first play of the game, getting an explosive to Jay Reed, getting points on that first series was pivotal. And outside of the first series, I thought our defense played their asses off. We had, 8 sacks, 3 takeaways. I mean, what a performance overall by our defense.
You talk about those 3 takeaways, Jaws pick 6, huge. And Xavier McKinney, he's 3 for 3 now.
It's unbelievable. At this, shoot, he's going to break a record. So hopefully we can keep getting them. We're going to need more of that to come. That pick 6 by Jair was huge just to kind of break the game open. And I was super happy with our defensive performance.
How about young Malik Willis? Another fine effort on his part.
Yeah, I thought he managed the game great. He did everything we asked him to do, made some big-time plays in some critical situations, putting the ball on Romeo Doubs on a critical 3rd down to get points before the end of the half, and I thought it was just a great performance by him.
Also, he led you guys in rushing, I believe.
He did, 6 for 73 or whatever it was, and having that touchdown. He's a weapon, obviously. He's got great athleticism and can make plays with his legs.
In the unsung hero department, how about Tucker Kraft? You guys running on the edges a lot, and he's out there just stonewalling people as far as his blocking goes.
Yeah, Tucker's getting better and better and better, and I think the sky's the limit for him. He's a complete tight end. We got to finish some things a little bit better, I think, up front. I think we left a few yards out there, some costly penalties, but it's always great to work on the areas where you need to improve after a win.
Matt, how do you feel about this particular edition of the Green Bay Packers after 3 games?
Yeah, I'm excited about this group. I think these guys battle and believe and trust one another, and it's playing great complementary football, and we're going to need that each week. We got a great test next week against a division rival that coming off another big win for them, so we'll have our hands full next week, but we'll embrace that opportunity.
Can you take us through your inside move, the strip sack?
Pretty much the tackle just overset it. I was able to grab his hand and pretty much just get a clear lane for the sack. And then my dog Lucas scooped it up.
How much were you guys enjoying when Jeff lets you loose like that today?
It's free. Pretty much we just know what we know what we're capable of. The last 2 weeks we were just following the game plan, and pretty much just showed how dominant we can be.
In that regard, how different does things feel now after 3 games? It's only 3 games, but compared to last year, with the mindset going into these games, kind of playing to take the matter in your own hands rather than playing to lose at times?
Pretty much that's kind of the mindset we had this whole year, just knowing that whatever offense do, that we know we gotta do what we gotta be for this team, and pretty much just dominate and put our best foot forward every Sunday.
JJ, was it kind of cool? At the end, you guys took it over. It was. If you're them, you're embarrassed. Was it kind of cool to take it over like you guys
Yeah,
did?
man. We pretty much was feeding off of each other that second half. Guys making plays and pretty much getting each other turned, and pretty much we just pretty much fed off each other and had fun out there.
When's the last time the unit felt and played that freely?
I don't know. It's probably been a minute since we had a game like that, but definitely trying to keep it going and stacking those games.
You guys were winning on individual rushes quite a bit. Is that particularly rewarding, just beating the guy?
Oh yeah, that's a given. Anytime we get a one-on-one as a D lineman, we pretty much bank on ourselves to win. So pretty much as an offense, we're expecting the double team us. That's how dominant we feel like we are, and yeah.
What's it like watching Malik on the other side and what he's been thrust into, coming back to the place he used to play, and now going to 2-0 as your quarterback in such a short time?
It's phenomenal. He been here 3 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is, and just seeing the steps he's been making to pretty much lead us through this 2-0 these last 2 weeks, and pretty much just how he pretty much led us, and just stay calm and stay cool throughout whatever the moment is or the situation, especially coming back to a place that drafted you and then traded you, and you're back there to start a game. It's phenomenal the kind of game he had today.
So far, you glad you signed with the Green Bay Packers?
I'm ecstatic. This is a great team, great organization. They've got a great coaching staff. just great all around. The building has been, being in the building has been great. The fans are amazing. And then we got a whole bunch of guys that are just hungry. You know, obviously, like I've been saying, we got a goal that we want to get to and that we want to accomplish. We know we got a long way to go still, but every week we come in here and work, and you know it shows. You know, games like this. You know, every Sunday it's showing. So we're just gonna keep continuing to do what we do and keep working hard.
It's one thing to say we want to take the ball away every week, not make it just a one game or a 2 game thing. It's another thing to go out there and do that every week. But once you start to do it every week, yourself included, 3 picks, 3 weeks, you start to really expect it moving forward after you do it so many times?
I mean, we expect to play hard, we expect to execute. And we know if we do that, then, you know, we'll get rewarded in some way. So our main objective is to win these games. That's what we're trying to do. And, you know, obviously getting turnovers and getting all these sacks, like all this stuff helps us, you know, as a defense and as a team. So we're just going to keep doing that, man. Just keep playing hard and executing. And, yeah, it's been fun, man.
That being said, does 3 interceptions in 3 games exceed any possible expectations you could have had coming into this new team?
Nah, I expected to do this. You know, I know where I want to get and what I want to do and what I want to accomplish, and you know, I'm gonna just keep working hard and keep preparing the right way every week, and you know, I'm gonna keep trying to create these opportunities for myself and for this team to go out there and be successful. So, but I expect to do this, and you know, I'm just keep working and keep grinding, and hopefully we can keep this thing rolling.
I think you said in that mic'd up with Keyshawn last week that your goal was 7 interceptions this
Yeah.
year. Would you like to revise that goal?
We're gonna keep that goal the same right now, and you know but I'm trying to get as many as possible. So you know, I'm just gonna keep going in with that same mindset of trying to get a turnover a game, and you know, see where that takes me.
Is that about as good as your pass rush can play? And what's it like for you guys?
Man, it's making so easy for us. Like the pass rush ridiculous, and sometimes it's like we're not even rushing. We just contain rushing. They still getting back there. So like it's lovely for us. I think it ties in, you know, coverage and the rush. But you know, when they rushing like that, man, you know, those guys up front, like, man, we got a special group. And I just know that every time, every play, they gonna make something happen, and they're gonna be able to cause chaos, and you know, that's gonna speed up the quarterback's process, and it's gonna make it a hell of a lot easier for us as DBs to go out there and cover, because we know, you know, that pressure gonna get there. So, you know, we get more opportunities to go, you know, make plays on the ball. So it's been special.
Team-wise, this is pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, you've been there and done that in a whole bunch of different levels, but this is pretty cool what you guys have managed in the last couple of games, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, guys are making plays, man. We got X making plays over top. We got Ja getting pick six, the corners are getting picks, guys getting sacks, forced fumbles, turnovers. A lot of big plays being made in this defense. I mean, today we played really well. You know, it's some things we wish we can get half back, but, you know, of course we still play really well. We got to fix those mistakes if we want to play better. But, man, it's just exciting to play alongside these guys and to be here with them and just keep on grinding and making big plays and helping make sure that we put our team in position to win.
8 sacks, and you had 2 of them. That's kind of a crazy number in pro football, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they was telling us, I just heard that like we'd had 10, it would have been the first time it was done in like 20 years or something like that. That would have been cool to be a part of history like that, especially in a game like this and on this level. It's tough to get a sack, and they're hard to come by. And, you know, just to be able to get that many and to play at that level and have these opportunities to get them and execute and actually get them, it was a great feeling to come out and win that game and get those sacks.
Those 8 sacks, 3 takeaways. This is the kind of defense you want to play, right?
Man, yes, guys are playing at a high level. Guys are playing free. Guys are playing, you know, at the best of their ability. I feel like a lot of people are in position to make plays, and as you can see, when guys are in position to make plays, and it's an opportunity to make that play, that we make them, and that's just a testament to these guys. Like, you know, Jeff Hafley's putting us in position to make plays. Comes down to us executing the play that he called, going out there and make sure that we play at a high level, and everything starts to fall into place. And things just been falling into place real well this year.
At this position, just how
guys out there, just how balanced and calm, no matter what the situation is. It's kind of almost a reminder of Jordan a little bit. It seems like just how he handles himself.
Yeah, he definitely come out with the right mindset. You can tell he's a winner. You know what I'm saying? You put him in a good position, he gonna execute and do the right things. I don't feel like the moment ever be too big for him. And he just sit right there making plays, and you know what I'm saying, and we just get it done.
You mentioned him doing it in practice, so we don't get to see that, right? From our perspective, he comes into a game, we don't know who's he going to start today, and a backup quarterback just starts carving up with NFL defense. It's kind of shocking. But this is what you see in practice, and you've seen him do all these things before.
Oh yeah, he make completions in practice. You know what I'm saying? It's practice. Everybody mess up. You know what I'm saying? But he be hard on himself. He harp on the details and things like that. So if you do that in practice, it's gonna translate every time on Sunday or whenever you play.
So how much are you like going into a game being like, okay, this is going to go pretty well if we have to go for Lincoln? How much are you like when the game unfolds, he starts making plays like, oh, this is actually going pretty well. This is.
Man, I come in every game and expect to win. I don't care who it is on the offense. I don't care if it's a lineman out or a running back out. I come in and expect to win. You feel me? So I don't have no doubt, you know what I'm saying, that he was going to come out and do what he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's not no surprise. You know, he just came out and ball and did his thing.
Did you talk to Jeffrey Simmons at all?
Yeah, I talked to him. You know, early in the week, man, they said we weren't going to run the ball and things like that. So, you know, it was a challenge, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to get 200 on him, but we got 185. You know, we'll take that. But, yeah. He definitely. I talked to him though. We talking all throughout the game and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my dog though, man. Big ups to him.
Malik, you know, not only throwing the ball, but also he brings that running dimension, which you know, that moves the chains just like a power gap play.
Yeah, man. I think he kept one down the right sideline toward our sideline, and man, I seen that speed. You know me, man. Like I'm an old lineman. I tried to like run with him, but man, you can tell they look like some 4.4 speed. I don't know what he ran in the 40, but he definitely was getting down. I thought he was gonna score, but yeah, he definitely got down though for sure.
How different is it blocking for a guy that can do those things? Like, is there a difference blocking for a running back in the run game, blocking for a quarterback, and does it feel more like blocking for a running back?
What you said?
How different is it blocking for a guy who can do those things? Not a lot of quarterbacks can.
Who you saying can't do it? Like, no, but no. The last two, our quarterbacks can run though. You know what I'm saying? J Love can run, 12 can run. You feel me? So, but you know, I don't feel different. I guess he just make plays. He's out there making plays, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, big ups to him for sure.
I just need her for a night. She deserves to be a freak. I know that I could tell, but there's nobody around for the sound to hear now. She can feel her heart beating in pounds. She's held down, stuck in bed.